It's me, Trey Sherman. 6 days ago, I posted a video on TikTok that went viral about being laid off from CBS, along with all my other colleagues of color, while the white producers on my team were reassigned. And I've been struggling to figure out what to say, how to capitalize on this attention that I have in this moment, because I recognize that media is a business of attention and your attention is precious. Assuming that I still have it, I just want to say that I am grieving the end of a relationship with a company that I devoted 5 cumulative years of my life to, and up until this occurred, I thought that we had a mutual relationship built on respect. But I also want to point out that this has never been about me getting some money. And I'm just gonna speak from my heart. If it was about the money, I would have just shut up and filed a lawsuit or took the money. But in this moment, to me, it is more important now to keep telling this story and to point out what this is a result of, because it's bigger than just me and some black and brown people getting laid off from CBS. It's bigger than the fact that that is happening across departments, across industries. And what this is really about is the consolidation of media and the Trump administration's efforts to control it. As we all know, if you control the media, you control the country, you control the mind. And what people are getting wrong about this too is that I'm accusing David Ryder or any executive or any other person at CBS of being a racist, when what I clearly said was whatever policy they used to go about laying people off had a racist or disparate impact on my team. And I don't think that anyone went and looked at a list and said, get rid of all these black and brown people. I think that Barry Weiss was paid a lot of money to not lead a news organization, but to carry out an anti DEI agenda. Donald Trump, on his first day in office, signed an executive order getting rid of diversity, equity, and inclusion in the federal government. The private sector took note and one by one started slashing those programs. And now we're seeing the next step of that, because on the day that the Skydance merger was approved in the acquisition of Paramount, the FCC chairman sent a letter praising Skydance for not having any DEI initiatives and for vowing to eliminate it from the company. And so, like I said, being unable to separate DEI from diverse employees, this is what it looks like in practice. And whether it's about race or gender, what it looks like, this is about eliminating diversity of thought. And of course, sometimes that's going to fall along racial lines. But I just want all of you to consider what it means to trust a news organization like CBS when we can't even trust that they're being honest with their employees. On the day of the town hall with David Ellison after the merger, he promised or said that he had no interest in politicizing the news. I think the hiring of Barry Weiss in and of itself proves that the contrary. Barry Weiss said that she valued in her initial email that she valued the diversity of opinion and thought in the company. And I think we have evidence that that's not true. She even lied when she said that she would read every email carefully in response to her memo about what we do at the company. She's either a speed reader, a liar, or both. And so I don't have to rehash all the lies that David Ryder told me in that meeting when he said that he couldn't get us reassigned elsewhere in the company, that it was arbitrary, that he was the person making the decision or delivering the news. Come to find out that he was the person who chose who got to stay and who didn't. In this moment, I am not a victim. I'm a journalist, and that's what I'm going to be with or without CBS. You can support my work here on Just Press Play. There's going to be more on this topic and other things that are on the hearts and minds of people in this country, especially queer people of color. I'm a filmmaker. You can support me. I'm going to put a link for my GoFundMe. And I may never work at a major corporation in this industry again. And that is the risk that I'm willing to take to continue to tell this story. I hope it matters. I hope for the best. I don't have a plan, but my heart says to do this, and that's what I'm going to do. Um, that's it. Stay tuned. Thank you to everyone who sent messages of support and love. Um, Everybody else, kick rocks. That's it.